warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my honorable judges and all my friends who are watching my videos today. First, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Meisya Rafacintya from TELAGASARI Senior High School. Today, I will present my arguments on how to make online learning easier and more effective. With the COVID-19 outbreak, several sectors of activities must cease. One of which is face-to-face teaching and learning activities at school. However, teaching and learning activities must be carried out for educated nesting children. Therefore, online learning is chosen as a solution and a place for teaching and learning activities during the pandemic. Online teaching and learning activities have been carried out for approximately 6 months, during which time various positive and negative response have emerged from various groups. So, before I tell my response about how online learning can be done effectively, I have summarized the various complaints that I get from my friends, neighbors, the internet, and my personal experience while studying online. Here's my summaries. The materials delivered via cell phone is sometimes difficult to understand both for me and my friends. The filling up text with the deadline are a bit of burden for those of us who don't even understand the materials given, especially for calculating students using formula along with understanding such as mathematics, chemistry, and physics. Even though, normally, face-to-face learning activities at school requires 2 to 3 meetings to discuss the materials interpreted with the text to support understanding of the materials. But when online learning, the material and assignment are given simultaneously in a short time 1 until 2 hours. The texts are filling up but are balanced with understanding to do them. Not finished there. Many parents feel overwhelmed by purchasing quotas internet for online school. They also think that the handphone use handheld for teaching and learning activities can reduce the eyes of their children because they have to in front of the telephone screen for hours but for attending online school are doing assignment given. Sometimes parents are also forced to teach their children's school's materials which are not in their capacity because they don't understand what the teacher teaches online. Not to mention, the filling up of homework make a burden on the parents doubled. Indeed, the task of parents is accompanying their children to study at home. But wouldn't it be easier if the students have been provided from school? Based on existing complaints and my personal experience, I have an opinion that maybe can make an online learning easier and more effective. For the first, attendance policy. Not all students get a good signal in their area, so do I. So sometimes it takes more time to fill out and sign attendance form. Not to mention if there is network disruptions. For example, when we have to send attendance, but it turns out it is not sent due to the network disruption, so many students state that I didn't participate in online learning, but I always follow it and diligent in doing my assignment, as well as what I felt during online learning. I really support an absent statement that I always followed and did my assignment on time. It's due to the lack of disruptions. For the second, disruptions of materials. Based on my personal experience, sometimes teachers provided explanation from other people's YouTube videos. Even so, explaining the materials is one of the teacher's duties. Why don't they make them self-explanatory that can be easier for the students to understand? Because I believe that the teachers has been given educations on how to explain a good material to the students. To be honest, it will be easier for me to understand if the teacher explained it directly. For the third, variety of learning. Learning at home by continuing to start at the cell phone screens makes the students feel bored. Yeah, it will be better to the teachers to provide variations in teaching and learning activities, such as using quizzes for assignment or learning game, because it will greatly help students so they don't feel bored when studying online. For the fourth, video text. I was given a task of making video of pencak silat movement that I have never practiced before. I'm sure there are many out there who are given a more complicated video assignment than me. Therefore, it would be better if the video assignment given were not outside the scope that the school taught directly before. For the 5, giving internet quota. The government provides a large quota for learning applications only. Although, in reality, sometimes teachers at school do not use the learning applications. We often use WhatsApp for learning activities and filling in attendance. The government should focus more on providing internet quota for a wider coverage. If my 5 first ones can be considered and released, maybe studying at home will be more adequate. Seeing from the quality that is present at home is more secure and healthier, there is no need to queue in the canteen. Likewise, parents can monitor the development of their children at home, reduce the use of motorized bicycles so that the air will control the quality. Learning to be smart and Google can be smarter. But learning to understand what is being learned is the main thing that is right for all students. That is the response that I can convey according to the needs that I crave when online learning. Maybe it would be very helpful if realized. If there is a word error, I beg to be forgiven. Thank you for your attention. I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.